Prostate cancer is the second most common cancer in American men. This year, 233,000 Americans will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. Over 29,000 of those are expected to die from the disease. That's almost 13%. The prostate is a walnut-sized gland in the male reproductive system that lies just below the bladder and in front of the rectum. It is responsible for making a fluid that helps carry and nourish sperm. This is where a protein called prostate-specific antigen, or PSA, is found. Because PSA can seep into the bloodstream, a PSA blood test is often used to determine a person's risk of prostate cancer. The higher a man's PSA level, the higher his risk of prostate cancer. Most people with acute cases of prostate cancer are put on harsh chemotherapy and radiation treatment plans that poison cancer cells, but also poison the body's healthy cells. A UK oncologist named Dr. Robert Thomas saw patients suffering from long-term toxicities after treatment. He knew there had to be a better, more natural way. So he dreamed up a study on 4 whole functional foods. Dr. Thomas and his colleagues chose 4 polyphenol-rich superfoods: green tea, turmeric, pomegranate, and broccoli.
Wait, back up. What's a polyphenol?
You're right. Let's start with the basics. Polyphenols are natural plant-based antioxidants found in fruits, vegetables, herbs, and spices. Basically, they're really good for you. Okay, now back to the study. Why these 4 foods? Let's get down to the nitty-gritty science. First, there's green tea. When cancer cells are present, green tea calls upon its powerful antioxidant epigallocatechin gallate, or EGCG, to block the enzyme ornithine decarboxylase. Under normal circumstances, this enzyme signals cells to bypass apoptosis, or sudden cell death, and keep on living. When EGCG blocks this communication lifeline, cancer cells essentially shut down and die. Then there's turmeric curcumin. When damaged cancer cells are present, the enzyme tyrosine kinase gains more power over cellular activity than it can handle. Unfortunately, it uses the extra power to help cancer cells grow and thrive. That's where turmeric curcumin comes in. Turmeric inhibits tyrosine kinase and weakens its ability to fuel cancer cell growth. As a result, apoptosis increases and cancer cells are prevented from expanding their reign. That brings us to the polyphenol-rich fruit Dr. Thomas studied, pomegranate. Malignant tumors sometimes grow new blood vessels to transport cancer cells throughout the body, a process called angiogenesis. During the study, researchers discovered that the ellagic acid found in pomegranates blocked tumors from sprouting new blood vessels, thereby preventing cancer cells from traveling to other parts of the body. The final piece of this polyphenol puzzle is broccoli. Broccoli is rich in natural compounds called isothiocyanates, which include sulforaphane and indole 3-carbinol, I3C. Their specialty? Defense. These 2 compounds prompt the body to secrete phase 2 transferase enzymes, which scavenge oxidizing free radicals and help the body get rid of cancer-causing toxins before they reach DNA and RNA strands. Now that you know how each of these 4 foods works in the body, you may be wondering just what the point is. Well, it's an important one. Dr. Thomas and his colleagues found that after test subjects ingested a concentrated amount of these 4 foods for 6 months, their PSA levels were 63.8% lower than the placebo group, and 46% of men in the whole foods group saw their PSA levels either drop or stay the same. That means that 4 humble foods that many of us eat regularly actually work together to slow prostate cancer growth without the use of invasive pharmaceuticals. Indeed, it seems there is a better, more natural way to slow cancer progression.